Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at to cut a long story short, Space Traveling Warriors mission for the Fighting Legend Frieza event. Now, to be honest with you, the Fighting Legend Frieza event is a moderately hard event. I mean, it's hard, but it's not like super duper hard, like red zones or blue zones or whatever you want to call them. It's a decently difficult event. It's just fun. It's a longer event. It gives you time to build up your units. It gives you time to, stack. It gives you time to just have quite a little bit of fun, and enjoy certain teams that maybe don't shine in like shorter format. But you can see some really fun stuff. So Space Traveling Warriors as a category is actually not too bad. It's not got the craziest number of leads. It's got like a physical Turles. It's got, technically it's got AGL Ginyu. It's got a good number of leads or alternative leads, but because it's so heavily Terrifying Conquerors, like Pure Saiyans, Terrifying Conquerors, movie bosses also has a very strong presence. Generally speaking, or even Wicked Bloodlines, generally speaking, you've got quite a few alternative teams you could use. You could go like full Turles, you could go like full movie bosses, you could go full Wicked Bloodlines, you could go full Pure Saiyans, Terrifying Conquerors, or even Ginyu Force, like I'm going here. So, and all of those teams would achieve this more than fine. So, the only real reason I went Ginyu Force is just because I like the Ginyu Force. I like them a lot. I think they're a lot of fun. I think they're a cool team. It's also nice to be able to use some free-to-play units that I think hold up really well. And in general, I just think it's a really fun team to use. Whereas I think for me some of the other teams just aren't as fun. But it's entirely up to you. Look, I think the thing is ultimately at the end of the day, it's a fun team. It's a fun challenge, and I don't think you should think too hard. Just bring whatever team you feel is best. Now, obviously, Frieza goes through a couple phases. There's nothing really too crazy that Frieza does. Second form Frieza does a bit of AoE. Some of his units massively lower defense or greatly lower defense. The most perplexing thing is that Frieza himself does not disable evasion. So it's actually a fairly considerable event to just kind of walk your way through. For new players, obviously, it will be quite challenging. I think for any veteran, if you have one or two of the latest releases, it's probably a very straightforward event, to be honest with you. That being said, obviously we went with the Ginyu Force team because they're just a really fun team. There's a lot of good units on this team. We can start off with obviously the AGL Captain Ginyu. You've got his transformation with heals. You've got him who stacks attack and defense in his base form. Attacks effective against all types. He supports Ginyu Force units as well. Just in general, a very strong unit. Then you've got the strength Raccoon and Gildo, guard, defense when getting hit, and just in general, a very good first slot unit. Very strong, very capable of being a strong defensive unit, even to this day. We're talking like 600, 700k defense. They do very well. Jason Berta, 50% support, very good as well. They can build up their dodge, they can dodge and build up their attack and defense. They only get to like 350, 400k, but they have their defense, and so they like kind of sit in a very good position. You generally float them and they look quite fine. Then we have the physical Captain Ginyu free-to-play unit, obviously just a great support, 30% for all types, really good. And we have the tech Captain Ginyu LR, who is a 60% support, I believe, for the Ginyu Force, which is really awesome. So in general, those are like some really great supports between the Jason, the Berta, the Ginyu Force, the Captain Ginyu Force, the Ginyu Goku, but like they're all great supports. Then of course we have the new Int LR Ginyu, who's obviously great, does a lot of really cool stuff. But one of the main things is his flat 15% buff and his ability to two-turn buff the rest of the team. Just a really good unit that kind of does a little bit of everything and really helps out the team from a functional and performance point of view. like really just boosts the rest of the team to being at a very high level. So the Captain Ginyu, yeah, the LR, really really good. And yeah, just in general, the team is a lot of fun. It's really cool to see Captain Ginyu hit like 11 million attack stats and stuff like that. It's not really something you see all the time. I think it's really really cool to see how much the Int LR has helped them a lot. It's still a really good team. It needs dupes now to really handle like super high content. Like it can do some blue zones and stuff like that, but you need like almost 2 dupes in the AGO units. You need 2 dupes in the Jason Berta, in the Rikumen Gildo, and you probably want like the LR to even have a dupe, just because he's going to be doing so much heavy lifting, and a dupe in the LR means that you'll be hitting like 16-17 million with him, and he'll be a great first start unit with all that extra defense. So yeah, it is just one of those situations where like the team is really really cool, really good, but at this point they probably need dupes. But I think the Ginyu Force is probably like only one more good unit away from being a really solid team again. If they can get another Int Ginyu caliber unit, or even just below that, or even just like a really good general banner unit that again kind of adds another layer of support to the team, then I think you'll find that the team will very easily be usable in a lot of content, because they just do so much. But yeah, that's it for me. Honestly, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know what teams you used for the Space Traveling Warriors, and yeah, that's basically it for me. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.